Baskin, you fucking bitch.
Carole Baskins.
Carole Baskin.
Carole Baskin.
Carole Baskin.
Carole Baskin. Carole Baskin.
Carole Baskin. Carole Baskin. Carole Baskin.
Carole Baskin.
Carole with Carole Baskin.
Carole Baskins.
Carole Baskin.
Carole Baskin.
Carole Baskin.
Carole Baskin. Carole Baskin. Some bitch down there in Florida. Carole Baskin. Carole Baskin. Carole Baskin. Carole Baskin. Carole Baskin. Carole Baskin.
Carole fucking Baskin.
All the adverts. Hey guys, I Don't Know Grumpy here, and welcome to another reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to something a little bit more different. We've all heard of Carole Baskin from the intro. Yeah, we all know who she is, what she's about. We've all seen The Tiger King over on Netflix. Brilliant documentary. Well, recently she was tricked into doing an interview, her first interview since the whole Tiger King epidemic broke. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a little look at the guys that did it over on Josh Pieters and Archie Manners' channel. It only went up yesterday, day before, so we check it out, see what it goes. I've watched bits of it already, and they're smart. They did an interview a little while back with Katie Hopkins, where they managed to give her a CUNT award. It's also another good interview. It's well worth watching if you haven't seen it already. But let's dive into this one and find out how they managed to trick the Tiger Queen, I guess we should call her, into you know, appearing on YouTube.
Has this been your first interview you've done since the show?
It's the first public interview I've done.
It is, as I said, it's the very first one she's done. What it is at first, the first sort of 5, 10, 15 minutes of the show, first 5 minutes of it, them setting it up. They pretend to be Jimmy Fallon, get her onto the Jimmy Fallon show. A few emails go back and forth. One of the guys sets up a soundboard with loads of clips of Jimmy Fallon in it. So they grab all the bits and they take sound bites, and instead of actually it being Jimmy Fallon, it's obviously these clever too. But what I won't do is watch all the build up and all of the rest of it. If you want to check it out, that's obviously on the channel with them guys over there. I really just want to get into the meat of the interview because it's really smart. They do a production meeting a couple days before where they send emails back and forth. It doesn't look like at one point that she's going to do it, even for what she thinks is Jimmy Fallon's production crew. But she ends up going ahead. So what we'll do is we'll jump in to where the interview starts and
This next 4 minutes,
check it out.
Carole Baskin, click on a Zoom link. The Tiger Queen herself. In New York, I have Carole Baskin in the room now.
There she is, she's on it. So yeah, when they get into the interview, a few things that they agree on is they agree that that they're not going to talk about the murders and things like this. There's a list of things that her husband sent through. That's also in the video, obviously go check it out. To send through a list of do's and don'ts to talk about, what she should, what she shouldn't talk about, things that they, that they shouldn't. And in fairness to the guys, they don't push their luck that much.
I cannot hear you. Your microphone is muted.
Hi, Carole, how are you? Sorry. I'm having the same problems that everyone's having on this bloody software. Always on mute and then not on mute. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
It's hard to watch TV at the moment. Watching TV is kind of just like watching YouTube. But my brain has programmed me, not TV, but my brain is programmed myself to tell me that TV quality should always be that, what we expect from TV quality, that step ahead. It should always be that. So watching people Skype and Zoom and whatever to each other, it feels cheap, doesn't it? It feels cheap. It feels like YouTube. I'm not calling YouTube cheap in any way, shape or form. I understand the hours of production value that goes into even making shit videos like this one. Trust me, I understand it. But I personally expect just a little bit of a better level from TV. So, yeah, can't watch TV at the minute.
Very well. So we've got a little bit of time. I'm just going to run through how it's going to work. Hi, Steve. Yep, we've got Carole standing by. Are you ready? Is Steve ready with sound? Fantastic. That's great. Okay, I'll get Carole to...
Fair play to matey. He does the pretending. So he's like, yeah. All right, yeah, okay. Yeah. So he's letting people know that there's somebody else on the other side of the production line. Smart boy.
Names of cats that you look after or whatever you'd like, just so that we can check the levels.
Oh.
Amanda Tiger, Sapphire Tiger, Aria Tiger, Manny Jaguar, Armani Leopard.
That's great.
How many tigers? How many types of tigers and cats can you name? Hey? That weren't very many.
That's great.
With Carole sounding good, we were ready to go. Archie just had to explain why she wouldn't be able to see Jimmy Fallon.
So yeah, they can't get Jimmy Fallon there. They can't put Jimmy Fallon in and make him make him appear. So they have to give an excuse as to why.
To hear him, but he obviously will be able to see you because they're filming it on the cameras in his house. Very chatty. You can't talk too much.
Doesn't every husband want?
Yes, but no.
All the husbands want to be able to do that. Well, we've got Sharon. Is Sharon on visual, please? Please, first question, okay? With you, big.
So, Jimmy Fallon's first question's coming up. What is soundboard Jimmy Fallon about to ask? Big Carole Baskin.
Smiles in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you so much for being on our show. We appreciate it. We love you. How are you?
The beautiful thing about all this as well is because TV isn't set up at such an amazing quality at the moment, you can make it sound shit.
Doing great. My daughter Jamie suggested that I do this interview with you, so she says hi, and we are working every day with the cats at the sanctuary.
That must be devastating. It was her daughter as well who pushed her to do this. Her daughter's like, "Go on, Mum, do it. Fucking it's Jimmy bloody Fallon." And then.
With family now, or are you by yourself?
My husband and I live about 5 miles from the sanctuary, and my daughter lives next door to us. And so my daughter and I still come into the sanctuary every day because we have to take care of all of the big cats here.
So, fair place. She has to keep on working, and the cats, if they're in the cages, won't feed themselves. My personal opinion on keeping big cats in cages.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Do it. Like, I would rather have 5 tigers left in the wild, in captivity, than none whatsoever, because they've all been released to the wild. I don't know if that logic sits right with people, and obviously people, us, humans, hunters, are the reasons that the tiger population would be dying out, environmental loss and things like that. But if we have to have 5 in captivity and none in the wild, I think that's better than having 0 altogether, personally.
Yeah. Are you getting to work on anything? What are you up to?
Well, unfortunately, due
Fucking the same as all of us, Jimmy. You know what I mean?
to the
Nothing.
loss of tourism revenue, we had to let go about half of our staff. And thankfully, all of our animal care is done by...
Obviously, that's sad. Worldwide, that's sad. So, let's, before the night's out tonight, sing a little Kumbaya for everybody who's going through a hard time at the moment. And, let's hope things get better soon.
volunteers. So the animals are still getting their daily care, but it means all of us are having to work double time to make sure that all of that happens.
You really did that?
I'm sorry?
Ooh, slip up on the soundboard.
It looked like you're really handling this whole quarantine well.
Yeah, we have to.
apology for a YouTube video. Not really allowed to mention this whole that's going on, you know.
We have so many cats depending on us, we don't have a choice in the situation.
Got a lot of animals back there.
Generic. The questions have to be generic. What they had to do was obviously clip sound from this video, from that video of Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon's had people with cats on his show. He's had people named cat on his show, so they had to strategically take special bits and edit it in. They've done a fantastic job.
We have 55 exotic cats, about 19 bobcats, and 10 tigers, and a lion, jaguar, leopards, cougar, lots and lots.
Oh my goodness.
If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear my cat snoring. I could just a second ago.
Lucky, wow.
A lot of hungry mouths to feed, and
Were you all set for quarantine? Were you fully stocked? Do you have all your supplies?
It is a expensive business for these guys over there. From when I was watching the Tiger King, it cost up to like somewhere between sort of 25 and 45 grand a year to feed the cats in just raw meat alone. So, you know, if you've got 55 of them, it's not a cheap business keeping these cats. You know what I mean? So, yeah, fair play to them for doing it. Although, you know, should they be out in the jungles? Do they profit from the selling? You know, and all the rest of it. So.
thankfully we were able to fill up our freezers. We can store about 20,000 pounds of food at a time.
Woo! That's like the same as me, that is. I could probably store about 20,000 pounds of food if I really tried.
I work 7 days a week, but I'm a workaholic, so I really love doing this work.
It's fair place to her.
After COVID-19, I just don't know if we're ever going to be able to do tours again.
Okay, that's me.
And I think the reason why she is saying that is because hers was free, wasn't it? If you've watched the Tiger King documentary, her park was just free tours because she didn't believe in charging for people to play and stroke with and see big cats. So, for lack of hypocrisy, that's the word I'm looking for, she decided not to charge, as where Joe and the other gentleman whose names slipped my mind, they charged. So that was where her major gripe come in, was that she wasn't making any money off. So can you imagine the amount of people who's going to turn up to her park if it's free?
Amazing. Carole kindly sent us a bunch of photographs and videos to use in the show, many of which have never been seen in public before, but we need...
It's pretty awesome, and what I won't do is show you those, so I'll let, if you want to see what special behind the scenes photos they send, I'll skip the video and you guys can go over and watch, because they are exclusive videos that nobody would have, pictures that nobody would have seen before, so they're quite interesting. So we'll skip the picture bit.
It's actually a hakule. It's a celebration of life.
There you go. It's not a flower crown. She even says this, alright? So everybody out there who's been calling it a flower crown, you're wrong.
It's not a flower crown.
So I've just been calling it a hat, which is probably very rude.
Rude little bastard.
We're just waiting for Jimmy. Sharon, what's going on? Tell Steve. I know. Tell Steve he's got to get back. Steve, mate, seriously, get a grip. It's an absolute disgrace. We've got guests waiting.
I agree. Steve needs to sort it out. Big style.
Want to send him into the tiger cage, honestly.
Carole came onto the Fallon Show to promote her campaign for a new law called the Big Cat Public Safety Act. Fortunately, we had Jimmy ready with the perfect question.
Everyone who's been coming on the show, we have
Jimmy knows.
They have a charity or something they want to spotlight. What is the story behind this?
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, there is something you
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
can do
Meow.
to the abuse of big cats and to save them in the wild. That's to make the call of the wild, and you can do that by texting the word CATS, C-A-T-S, to the number 52886, and And remember that data and messaging may apply. And what that will do is actually contact your member of Congress in the U.S.
But we ain't in the US, so none of that matters. Basically, the message from her for the rest of us is don't fuck with cats. So that's me. I'm done. That's that. Peace.
Are we ready? I guess not.